It's just basic.
It's not basic. It's actually a lot of hard work. And you rushing me to do stuff when you don't understand.
Radio 101, man.
What am I doing?
Stuff on the panel.
Fucking around.
What's the name of the program?
It's XL.
Next XL.
Next Gen.
Next Gen. You've stared at a computer with
XL.
Next Gen written on it for 20 years.
For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah,
G'day,
man.
fellas.
G'day,
G'day,
fellas.
guys.
Today's
and
the day, man.
I've got my headphones turned right down as far as it goes, and it's still booming out.
Right.
What's that about?
I don't know. It's probably this new studio that we're borrowing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool,
While we
eh?
record this outro, yeah. Full disclosure, today's radio show, bit shorter than usual. We had a word to Todd, the boss, and he's decided to make us, we get to knock off at 6 rather than 7.
Yeah.
Because at 7:30 we have a comedy show to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we worked out that it probably wasn't going to work. So it'll be a shorter radio show.
How about that?
So
There we go.
I'm
Just
feeling
setting up
pretty
that
good.
Chat group
Yeah, with the ladies.
with the ladies
Yeah,
there.
good
Nice.
stuff.
Add your own
man.
lady, fellas.
We'll
Yeah.
do. Mogi, you dreamt about me, man.
I did, man. I did dream about you. It was we were talking about your missus, and I don't know what she'd been doing. She'd been paying you some compliments. She'd been supportive of you because yesterday she wasn't supportive of you. Remember that story you told?
Yeah, so
So
in
you
your
were
dream-
regaling me with how she had been saying really supportive things to you,
Right.
and I was like, man, that's good, man. That's a good wife. That's great, man.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's awesome. I was really happy for you.
That's what the dream was?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I mean, it wasn't exciting,
Nah.
by any stretch.
Serious, it's Jace. My dream was, right? Because I dreamt about Jace.
Fucking hell.
I dream of Hoyte Janus.
It was a really enjoyable dream.
Had nothing to do with my anus, did it?
Nothing to do with Hoyte Janus. It was a really enjoyable dream. You and I, for some reason, were just in the car park. Don't know what car park. I think I got it from the Caxton, maybe.
Right.
And we were just punching darts.
Mean.
We had like 10 darts. And you were like, you sure you want another one, Keyzie? I was like, yeah, I love the darts. And then I was just punching darts. And we were like yarning and just punching darts. And like no beers or anything, no one else around. And then I woke up and I was like, well, that was a random dream. That's how you get addicted to smoking, right?
Speaking of car parks, I had to park miles away today. She was as full as a family park.
Yeah, I guess a different time you get here, eh, Jace?
Totally, man. And
Oh,
also,
my car's out here. I'm paying for parking.
this was a scenario where, and I thought about it yesterday, which was I need to sort of drop shit off yesterday so that I'm not carrying shitloads of
Yeah.
stuff. Of course, I didn't do that,
No.
so I had to walk miles to get. I had a dream about you,
You don't
Keyzie.
park here and drop it off and then go there?
I should
Also,
have,
Mogi,
Yeah.
but then I would have,
Genius.
And just for the listeners, like 10% of the company get car parks, and Jace has got one.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice. How many meters do you think miles is compared to where you usually park?
150, 200 metres.
Yeah, no, it was about 40.
No,
admit
man.
it is.
It was about at least 30 metres from where I had to park.
Well, he said 40.
Yeah, I gave you more.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
I didn't dream about either of you fellas last night.
What did you dream about?
My wife?
Bombing.
No. I
I had a really good sleep.
I was fully anticipating having our performance anxiety dreams, but I didn't have any of those. It was just me and my wife.
Yeah, I was
And I
so
won't
chill.
get into
Different-
details there, fellas.
Different kind of performance anxiety there, was it, eh? You know what I'm saying?
No
Routine.
anxieties. No anxieties there,
Really?
Mogi. I'm all good
Is
to
that
go.
right?
That's so cool, man.
That's great around the rootin'.
Do you reckon we just do our show till 6 every day?
Do we even need to start it? Sort of feels like, we should just not do it.
The show?
Yeah.
We have
But
to.
keep on getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
We'll keep on doing socials and going to like Magic Round and that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that. And what's that other place? Hokitika Wild Foods Festival.
Yeah, I'd do that.
So what
I
happens?
was
New Plymouth.
genuinely bummed about missing that. I would have enjoyed it.
And what's that other cool place? Farmlands.
Oh, field days.
Oh, field
Field
days.
days.
Farmlands. Well, same thing, pretty much.
But then what's on the radio between 4 and 7?
Well, they'll have to work that out.
Pug son.
Yeah, pugs.
Well,
Yeah.
we could
Pugs and prebs.
send in little voice messages.
I don't want to
It's
be on the
Hoodie
hook for
J.
that.
Sort of
here
feels
and,
like it's just
just out the front here punching a dart and
Yeah,
having
do
a
it, you
coffee.
No, it's like, hey, do you want to get in the draw to join the fellas at Magic Round, which is happening in a year's time?
Yes.
And we just run that for pretty much
We should
a
have
year.
more things that we're going to. That's the problem. And then we, just fill up our year with events and content.
Do we do podcasts still? I think
Not every day.
We meet up once a week and
Once a
do
week.
5 outros.
Yeah, 5
Yes.
10-minuters.
Yeah, sweet.
But that's a lot.
That's
That's
hard.
so
That's
much,
a
man.
lot.
I
5,
mean,
10
imagine
minutes.
trying to speak bullshit for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Christ.
Fuck, that would be hard. I don't like this new studio.
No, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
There's a
You
lot
do
of
like
people
it.
around.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just watching all the people that keep walking into NZME. Like, it's really weird looking at people.
Well, like I said, fellas, this is takes me back to Boujar days where I used to do pre-records in here.
You guys used to pre-record.
Just
Did
every
you?
now and then.
Oh, wow. What's pre-recording? Is that...
That's when you do the show not live, you pre-record it, and then they slot it in there.
Oh,
right.
right, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
How often would you do that?
Oh, 2 or 3 times a week. Whenever we could.
I bet it was like that towards the end.
Towards the end, it certainly was, yeah. Hey.
Yeah. And how you feeling about tonight, guys?
You know how yesterday I was fizzed?
Yeah.
I was a young fizzed fella.
Yeah.
Today I was driving into my car and I was like, right, so I've got to do that. And then I have to do that.
Yeah.
And then I have to finish by doing this. And all in between, I'm also doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's quite a big undertaking, isn't it?
It's quite a bit on. It's a busy day. But I do, I'm actually feeling better about it.
Great.
Although I had a yarn to the missus last night and I was just like, And she said, well, how does this fit in with your philosophy that you have to say yes to everything and do everything?
Challenge yourself, yeah.
And I said, well, I am doing it, number one. But number two, that sort of I've done this before.
Yes.
So it's not like I'm doing something new. And then just sort of brought it back to that the preparation side of things. But I think the good thing will be, what I'm really going to enjoy is just actually being out there. And honestly, being out there and being in front of the audience. I'm looking forward to that. And particularly on one of the things that I've got to do where I'm out there on my own. It's just like, how good.
For some reason.
Just having a yarn. And it's probably all I'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, because for some reason in my mind, if I had to like put in order the things that are most likely to bomb, your and my 2 individual things are like number 1 neck and neck.
But I think the thing about it is, it would be a disappointment if something didn't bomb.
Yes.
It really would.
Well, if you could do that, that'd be great.
I would put the thing that I'm doing as well right up there on the bombing category.
No, but you've got a thing that you're doing. You've got like a...
Yeah, well, so are you. Oh, I know.
No.
I know the one you're.
Yeah, no,
you're
I don't. I have to react
No,
to...
I think that's going to be champion.
Yeah,
I
so
think that's
do
gonna
I.
be
I
the
think
best.
I don't think you've got a few things where you don't have, and not on the show, but generally speaking, where you don't have faith in them, and yeah, I think they're all good.
And the thing is, you're going to be doing things that you're told to do.
That's right. So I
And
have
so
to
it's
react. That's
so
my
it's like
instinct.
Well, that's right, but you're not like you're going to have to do anything good.
Yeah.
It's not going to be hard work.
and
And
it's not like that. You're going to have nothing to do.
Yeah, right.
So you'll always have something to do.
What can I tell...
And the fact that you'll be standing out there looking like a...
Yeah, so I think at this point now...
I've just thought about the third thing we're doing after you've done your thing. That gives me pause.
the third thing.
Yeah, the third thing total.
Oh, with all 3 of us
Yeah,
run
yeah,
out there.
yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm not worried about that.
I am. I'm worried about
all
that
concerns
one.
me.
But I'll save this for the show. But I was chatting to my wife last night, and she said some things that deeply concerned me.
Great. We'll definitely save it for the show. We'll tuck into that.
Not just. I went when she was saying that stuff to me. I genuinely went, I'm in a bit of trouble here.
What was it?
Well, I wonder if we put it on the show here. My concern is that we put it on the radio show and that people who are going to be at the show hear the radio show and then they're sitting in the crowd having heard all our concerns and then they shout out,
Nah, I don't
yeah,
think
you're
so.
right, you fucking suck.
Yeah, well, that's. I wouldn't
think
mind.
so.
Have
That'd
you
be
seen
like-
our crowd, Keyzie?
Yeah,
You've been
they're
at our live
backbones.
shows.
They're animals.
That backbone.
Yeah, by backbone, yeah, animals.
But it's 7:30 on a Tuesday in downtown Auckland at a comedy. Like I don't know. I've got faith in the Hauraki audience. Last night as well. I think it's fine on this podcast because the show's tonight. But one of the things I have to do involves me basically doing. And I was like to my
Oh,
wife...
we have to beep that out because we've got the show tomorrow night. You can't ruin it for tomorrow night's
sure?
audience. Yeah.
Okay, we'll beep that out. But I said to my wife, do you want to just like drill me on some? Just say anything. And she goes, right, okay. So like, and I was like, yeah, literally anything, go. And she's like, and I was like, fuck do I do with the And she says, I don't know, I freaked out. But then I was like, someone could say
well, I think it's meant to be clear. That would be so good if they just like
Just objects.
And honestly, and she was like, well, you can't react like this. And I was like, fuck, okay, yeah. And then I just made a noise. It was like, that's what a...
Good stuff, man. But I'm glad it's here, and I'm glad we're getting it done, fellas. That's my attitude.
Oh, yeah.
What I've found is that my brain won't settle.
Until it's done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can't actually focus on anything until it's done.
No.
And so it keeps jumping all over the place, and I'm like, I just want to fucking chill out here. Can my brain stop jumping around the place?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
After tomorrow night, maybe.
It's when you've got that on, it's not like people are doing other things. Like people who have a show on aren't also doing a radio show. They're not also...
Yes.
Planning the stuff that you've got going on. They're also not running businesses. They're also not doing it. It's all you do is the show.
That's right.
Actually, after tonight, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel much.
Tomorrow night, whatever happens tonight, at least
we'll know the.
Yeah, we'll know tomorrow.
And the big
like,
thing
whatever.
will be if tonight goes well, is that we don't assume that it will go well tomorrow night.
That's going to be the key there.
Or likewise, if it goes horrifically, then it goes horrifically the next night. There's a lot of tenuous situations happening here.
Yeah.
Hey, just a reminder again, the Radio Hauraki Big Show today will be slightly shorter. Same for tomorrow, just for live comedy show purposes.
Doesn't this come out after the show anyway?
Yeah, but people listening to the podcast, it'll be a slightly shorter, but listen to the show 4 till 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.